Hey y'all, so I forgot to record an intro for this video. Basically what I'll be doing is a recipe guide for a pound cake, which is the gold color in the recipe guide palette. So first and foremost, I always take cornbread and put that all in my transition. I really build the color up because it is fairly light or it matches my skin tone. So I like to just keep building until it meets my liking. And then I'll go in with the different color in the crease area as well.
I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll
go. Okay, so now that I build up cornbread to my liking, I'm going in with the angled nasal brush and I'm tapping into figgy pudding to apply that right under where I place cornbread and really build that up and get some definition.
finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest, echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat.
Okay, so now I'm tapping back into cornbread because I wanted to make sure that under my eyebrow directly stays clean and free of a lot of shadow. So I wanted to make sure that I blended out the edges of figgy pudding, and then I'm going to go back in to add more to really intensify that figgy pudding as well under the crease. So cornbread acting as an eraser, but I still want to build up that intensity of figgy pudding. Okay, so now I'm taking the tapered blending brush and tapping into hot cocoa. I'm going to apply this directly where I want my crease to be and really build up this color. I really took my time and make sure I placed it everywhere that I wanted it to go. And I'm going to be bouncing back between hot cocoa and figgy pudding to really build up the intensity between the two.
I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest, echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the
Okay, so you'll see me switching back between different brushes. Right now I'm going back into figgy pudding to blend out the edges of hot cocoa, but then I'm also going to grab hot cocoa again and really build up that intensity. So if you see me going above hot cocoa, that's me just trying to blend it out and control it. But when I go back into it, that's just me building it up to deepen it and add some more definition.
I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go.
Okay, so here I have my concealer and my concealer brush, and I'm going to start cutting my crease right under where I put the hot cocoa. I did slightly mess up a little bit. The shape wasn't what I wanted, so you'll see me go in after this with more hot cocoa and then more concealer to complete the cut crease.
Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and
Okay, so now I'm taking the lip brush out of the 16-piece cookware kit, and I am adding hot cocoa back into that crease area. I want it to really be dramatic around the cut crease line, so I'm going in with hot cocoa to really deepen it up and add some definition. And then I'm going to take another brush to blend it out using figgy pudding to really blend those two and smoke it out for the desired look that I wanted.
through the highways till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go.
Okay, so I know it can be a little intimidating, but there is no real rules. It's all about how you want it to look. For me, I like a really defined cut crease because I don't do them often. So when I do, I really want that cut crease to be smoked out underneath with a deeper color, and then adding like some more transition shades behind it really makes it complete in my eyes. So that's what you see me doing, just going in, smoking it out with hot cocoa once again, and blending it out with a fluffier brush with figgy pudding, which is the transition. And then to clean it all up, I'm still going to add I'm still going to add cornbread to the back that I'm doing now to really blend those edges, tame it, tone it down where I need it to be toned down, and you know, give it an overall clean look.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Okay, so I mentioned earlier that I messed up, so now this is just me correcting the shape and redefining that cut crease. So I did all the blending that I wanted to do, making sure that it was as intense as I needed, and now I'm just going in to recut that crease to make sure everything is cut to perfection.
These we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on
Okay, so now I'm letting my concealer dry and I'm closing up the cut crease. I didn't want to do a full cut crease. This one is like 3/4 of the way full. You'll see me adding hot cocoa just to smoke out that like the outer corner, to give it a more smoky look on the outside, and it'll really tie in the colors that you see behind the cut crease. Now I'm going in with figgy pudding to put right next to hot cocoa, just so it can be a gradient effect. And after that, I believe I'm going in with yams, because I'm going to ultimately be putting pound cake right next to it. So I wanted to go from that golden shimmery shade to a deeper orange shade to the mauve pink shade to hot cocoa, since it is like a brick brown with some slight hints, undertones of red. So I thought that would be a nice gradient effect, and it did really blend out nice. So right now I'm just still adding hot cocoa to my liking, and then I'm also gonna go back in with figgy pudding, and right next to that I'll be adding yams.
and on we'll go.
Okay, so now it's time for the star of the show. I'm taking pound cake on a flat brush. This is not part of the collection. This is just one of the random brushes that I have. My other brush that I typically would use was really dirty, so I'm going to be washing my brushes soon. However, I am taking that brush and dipping into pound cake, and I'm starting by tracing where I put the concealer down first, right at the cut crease, and then I'm going to go in and re-blend out everything. So go back in with yams, and then go back in with figgy pudding, and lastly adding some more hot cocoa to the tail end of the cut crease, just to smoke it all out, blend it all together, and get the desired look that I wanted.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase.
Okay, so once again, I'm going in with yams right behind the pound cake just to add some more definition. And then right behind yams, I'm going to add figgy pudding to really add some more definition. So it's going from pound cake to yams to fig pudding to hot cocoa, and I believe I added just a smidge of pepper to really add some definition to the outer V.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.
Okay, last steps to finish out the eye. I did add liner off camera, and now I'm adding some lash glue to my inner tear ducts. I did find some glitter. The original picture that I was recreating, it had chunky glitter, and everybody voted for that one, but I don't have that type of glitter. But I did find like a pinkish goldish glitter, so I thought it would go good. I tried to show, but it was really empty, so that's all I had left. So that's why I only put it in my inner tear duct, because I was literally using the top of the glitter to pick it up. So I'm using a eyeliner brush to just apply that to my inner tear duct only.
Barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go.
Okay, so here you'll see me blending out my concealer. I did want to go for a lighter, more glam look, so I did add a lighter concealer than what I would normally do. And now I'm just using the flat foundation brush to blend it all out.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
I just wanted to give you a quick outro. I did end up finishing the rest of my face off camera. I had to apply bottom lashes. I put black in the waterline, and then I smudged it out with some pepper from the Recipe Guide eyeshadow palette. I just applied like clear gloss, liner and clear gloss. And yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you liked it. I like doing recreations, or my interpretation of a recreation. So yeah, if you have any other colors that you would like me to do next, just comment them down below and I'll definitely do so for you. If you have any other questions, feel free to hit me up on any of my social medias. I'll always respond. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.